let's go into predictions. Let's see what's exciting, what's next thing, you know, facing all of us. So 2021 and beyond. So George, what's your outlook for 2020? Where AI is going to help us and where it's going to hurt us?
Well, I think it will be more thanks to Google and thanks to some other big tech companies. They made a lot of hardware available to general population, and this allows to many people to be involved in this process. And what happens is actually you have a lot of researches which is going in some directions that are not really correct. But when you have a lot of these, and then when you have some ground built on this research, then some of it becomes important, and then everyone else is building on this new research, this new achievement. So I'm talking about other beyond academia. I'm talking about what's happening in general population. That's what I'm seeing now. And what's happening is actually many people without having any background in prior background in research or in specific areas are being able to come up with some solutions. And I think this trend will continue, and this will allow actually to help creating a better understanding of what it is that can be done. And then I hope that from the labs, research labs, out of best research in the universities or in big tech, will supply solutions to those problems. And this is some kind of thing that I'm seeing that is coming in 2021, because we already have transformers, we already have CNNs, we tested RNNs, LSTMs, we know advantages, and we know when they work, and domains that they don't work. Now we need understanding why they work, plus application of these models into industry. And I think, and I believe that in next year, we already have a lot of tools to be used, like in reinforcement learning. We exploited this research already. We started exploiting some specific areas. Now we need to explore what they can do in other areas, right? So, and that's, I think, is the trade-off. Actually, now we need to explore and apply those models to other fields and improve them. And I think this is coming in next year.
Beautiful. Imtiaz.
So I believe that next year we're going to see continued advancements in areas like neural compression. Neural compression has been work that MIT and others have been doing to prune networks, these giant big neural networks, so that you can make them more computationally efficient, and therefore the carbon footprint reduces, they're less energy intensive, but they still perform at a high level, which is also important as we try and move to this world of putting AI and deep learning onto devices and scaling it, in the real world around us. So that will continue. We will continue, as George pointed out, see the advance of transformers. They've already conquered NLP. We're going to see, and they're starting to march into or show their capabilities with computer vision. I expect more and more research and applications to come out on the computer vision side with transformers, and also in healthcare in areas like drug discovery. I believe that transformers will play a big role, or continue to show a lot of excitement there. Neurosymbolic AI, in spite of what Google DeepMind said, I believe will continue to generate excitement, especially with the explainability part, interpretability part, which is going to be more and more important, because as yourself and George were pointing out, as you get AI into different sectors of the economy, then you get the challenges with regulators, with lawyers, etc., and consequences that can happen. That if you're a senior manager at the C level of a company, you need to know that you understand what you're using and what the impact is, and what may go, if it goes wrong, how you can understand it and remediate it. So the edge computing, the growth there, efficiency, squeezing more out of neural networks, pruning them, compressing them, and continued advancements with deep reinforcement learning, agreed. Hybrid AI with both neurosymbolic and neuroevolution, as we kind of find alternatives or different approaches to just what's known as the stochastic gradient descent with neuroevolutionary approaches, showing a lot of promise there. So again, more and more exciting advancements in hybrid AI, and as pointed out, trying to make it more accessible, working with domain experts to scale it in the areas where it's not reached yet. And again, federated learning with differential privacy to get around, to provide collaborative learning that preserves privacy and data security, but allows us to work with disaggregated, decentralized data.
Thank you. Thank you, Imtiaz, so much. Thank you, George, so much. We are at the end of this session, but we're definitely looking to exciting 2021 and beyond. So thank you for all the work you're doing. We are all passionate about, right, technology for good, really improving, really helping humankind, not hurting it. Thank you. Thank you so very much for this talk.
You froze for a little bit, so you might need to redo that last bit.
That's all right. That's okay. Not a problem at all, gentlemen. Thank you. Thanks.